When you're old and alone, do this every day to stay happy and avoid loneliness. Welcome to Love and Life. Have you ever wondered what life would be like if you ended up spending your old age alone? Many people don't think about it until it happens. As loved ones move away, friends pass on, and daily life becomes quieter than ever, the truth is that growing old alone can be one of the toughest experiences. But it doesn't have to be a miserable existence. In fact, with the right mindset and daily habits, you can create a full and meaningful life even when you're on your own. In this video, we're going to talk about 6 essential things you must do every day if you find yourself aging alone. These habits aren't just about filling time, they're about keeping your mind sharp, your body active, your emotions strong, and truly enjoying your days. The difference between loneliness and peaceful solitude often comes down to the small choices you make each day. If you want to avoid misery, regret, and emotional isolation, stick with me until the end of this video. These 6 things can change the way you approach aging, helping you build a rich, worthwhile life that's entirely your own. So, let's get started. First, establish a daily routine. Waking up without a plan for the day can leave you feeling lost, unmotivated, and disconnected from life. As you age, having a structured daily routine is one of the most powerful ways to maintain a sense of purpose and direction. A routine isn't about cramming your day with pointless tasks, it's about giving yourself a reason to get up in the morning, a steady rhythm that keeps life moving forward. One of the biggest mistakes people make as they age is letting time slip by aimlessly. Without work, family responsibilities, or social obligations, days can blur together, making it easy to fall into boredom and isolation. But when you create a daily structure, you take control of your time instead of letting it control you. Your routine doesn't have to be rigid or complicated, it just needs to include things that make you feel good, keep your mind engaged, and maintain a sense of balance. A strong morning routine is especially important. It sets the tone for the rest of the day. Waking up at the same time, making your bed, enjoying a hearty breakfast, and spending time outside in the fresh air can work wonders for your mental and physical health. Second, prioritize physical movement. One of the biggest mistakes people make as they age is slowing down too much. While it's natural for your body to change over time, staying physically active is the closest thing to a fountain of youth. It's not just about looking fit, it's about keeping your body strong, your mind sharp, and your independence intact. When you stop moving, you start losing muscle, flexibility, and energy, which can lead to a decline in overall health. But the good news is you don't need to run marathons or lift heavy weights to stay healthy. Simple, consistent daily movement can make a huge difference. A short walk, gentle stretching, or even just standing up and moving around regularly can boost circulation, strengthen muscles, and keep your joints flexible. The goal is to keep your body active so everyday tasks, like getting up from a chair, climbing stairs, or carrying groceries, remain easy and effortless. Third, maintain social connections. One of the hardest parts of aging alone is the gradual loss of social ties. Friends move away, family members get busy with their own lives, and spending more time alone becomes all too easy. But isolation is one of the biggest threats to both mental and physical health. Studies show that loneliness can be as harmful as smoking or obesity, increasing the risk of heart disease, depression, and even cognitive decline. The good news? You don't have to accept loneliness as part of aging. Maintaining social connections is a choice, and it's one of the most important daily habits you can develop. Even a short phone call, a chat with a neighbor, or a friendly exchange at the grocery store can make a difference in your emotional well-being. Human connection is a basic need, and nurturing relationships should be a priority, just like eating healthy or staying active. Fourth, keep your mind stimulated. One of the biggest mistakes people make as they age is letting their minds slow down along with their bodies. Many assume cognitive decline is just a natural part of aging, but the truth is, your brain thrives on stimulation. Like muscles that weaken without exercise, your brain can lose sharpness if it's not actively engaged. The good news is you have the power to keep your mind strong, alert, and curious no matter your age. Keeping your brain active doesn't mean solving complex puzzles or learning something overwhelming. It's about engaging in activities that challenge your thinking, introduce new ideas, and keep your curiosity alive. Reading, learning a new skill, playing strategy games, writing, or even having deep conversations are all ways to keep your mind sharp and your memory strong. Fifth, practice gratitude and reflection. One of the most powerful things you can do each day to maintain peace and happiness is to practice gratitude. As we age, it's easy to focus on what we've lost: people, opportunities, youth, even health. But shifting your attention to what you still have can completely transform your mindset. Gratitude isn't about ignoring life's challenges, it's about choosing to recognize the good that still exists, even in tough times. The simple act of reflecting on things you're grateful for each day can lift your mood, reduce stress, and even improve your physical health. Studies show that people who regularly practice gratitude have lower levels of depression and anxiety, sleep better, and feel a greater sense of purpose. Best of all, it's free, easy, and takes just a few minutes a day. Sixth, help others. One of the fastest ways to combat loneliness and bring meaning to your life is to help someone else. This might sound like unusual advice. After all, when you're feeling down or isolated, your first instinct might be to focus on yourself. But the truth is, giving back can be one of the most rewarding ways to find purpose and joy in your own life. Helping others doesn't have to mean grand, life-changing gestures. It can be as simple as checking in on a neighbor, volunteering in your community, mentoring someone younger, or just offering a kind word to a stranger. The key is making giving a daily habit, a way to connect with the world and remind yourself that you still have value, wisdom, and kindness to share. As we wrap up this video, take a moment to reflect on these 6 daily habits. Growing old alone doesn't mean living in loneliness. It's the small, intentional choices you make each day that determine whether you feel isolated or fulfilled. Whether it's establishing a routine, staying active, connecting socially, keeping your mind sharp, practicing gratitude, or helping others, each of these habits has the power to transform your daily life into something meaningful, rich, and rewarding. The truth is, we can't always control our circumstances, but we can control how we respond to them. Life will always change, and people will come and go, but your ability to create joy, purpose, and connection is entirely in your hands. If you commit to these habits, you'll find that being alone doesn't have to mean being lonely. You still have so much to offer, so much to enjoy, and so many reasons to embrace each day with hope. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please like, subscribe, and share. Your support helps us keep creating great content to inform and inspire you. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.